So what do you do for business? I know you're in Norway.
Oh, I've been with Norwex I'll have my 5-year anniversary coming up in
Wow,
May.
congratulations.
I do parties. I have a monthly income that comes from it.
Got it. Yeah.
And then I also own a very small women's clothing boutique.
Okay.
So my business partner just left and it's become solely mine as of January 1st. So I'm looking to grow that. But it's really, I bought a trailer. So the business is small based out of my trailer. The great news is I carry no debt.
Great.
And I have a really nice customer base. And I am, it's as in all retail, it's very seasonal. So we're ramping up to hit like the peak in the summer and the fall. And then I just expect that, post December 24th through like March 1st, it's just slower.
Yeah.
But
And
it's been a great ramp up. I've more than tripled my sales since January, and I have new vendors and all the things. So I'm excited and
There you are.
love not having a partner anymore.
I know. So in the end of the day, when it comes to business, no matter what business you're in the people business, and nothing matters more than relationships, because relationships are where money moves. It's where referrals come from. It's where loyalty comes from. And the number one reason why somebody uses your business is because of the way you make them feel and the way they feel about you. Do you understand or agree with all that?
100%. I agree. Customer service is the most important aspect of my
Yes.
business.
So I'm very fortunate and blessed to have learned this really young in life. I used to own high-end hair salons for 19 years and had 16,000 clients and built it from a 19-year-old high school dropout who went to beauty school all the way up to be in the top 200 fastest growing salons in the country. And I did it all through building relationships with cards. I used to show mad appreciation to people. And it's all because when I was a kid, I used to read the Guinness Book of World Record. And in the Guinness Book of World Record, I remembered the story of the #1 world's best salesman. And his claim to fame was that he sent everybody a birthday card. Everybody he knew got a birthday card. So I focused really hard on that philosophy from a young kid. And I learned that you only need to build one network in life, and that'll funnel through multiple streams of incomes and opportunities. So by learning this, I was able to set myself free at a young age. And today, my life is built off of multiple streams of incomes, and I'm extremely diversified for stability, which is what people need in order to get through what we go through in this world. And it all funnels through one network. So with this tool, you can learn how to celebrate people, appreciate people, turn strangers into friends in an instant by sending a stranger a card. I mean, it's unbelievable how a card can carry a piece of your heart into theirs and completely just change the way they feel about you. They went from not even knowing you to posting on Facebook, the nicest lady in the world sent me this card, So by learning this art of appreciation, it creates attraction into your life, and it will increase your referrals. It will increase your retention numbers with people who were thinking about leaving you, give you one more chance, people who will defend you now behind your back because of the way you make them feel. You celebrate them. So that's it. It's a company that is a tool that is used by people in sales, because people in sales are people in business with people. And in the end of the day, nothing matters more than relationships. So what I like to tell people is just focus by celebrating people in your life that matter to you, because what you appreciate appreciates. What you appreciate appreciates. When you appreciate your customers, they appreciate you back, and this is the way to take it to an entire next level. Appreciate your vendors, appreciate your customers that walk through your door, appreciate the people that are up and down the block from you and they'll start buying from you, Just send your store is a trailer that is not rooted, or is it mobile?
It is mobile.
Okay. So everywhere you go, when you go somewhere, send a card to thank the person's lot that you parked on, the person that invited you there, the person that, just find reasons to send thank yous and nice to meet you cards to those people, and it'll increase your business. And then start appreciating your friends for just their friendship. I just appreciate your friendship, and watch what happens, because it releases dopamine inside of a person's body that goes to their brain. And that dopamine is what takes you from someone's head to their heart. And once you're in somebody's heart, you're now where loyalty comes from. It's all psychology.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I have a great training that I did on do you have a Facebook page?
Yes.
I did a great training on how to turn Facebook strangers into Facebook raving fans, and then into friends, and then into customers, and then into business partners. So no matter what you're doing or building, it gives you the ability to move people into becoming Norwax customers. And believe it or not, it'll turn Norwax customers into business partners, because as they receive cards, anybody who receives a card that's in the people business, they go, wow, that was awesome. I want to do this. How did you do this? How did you do this? I want my customers to feel the way you just made me feel. And then it just keeps on in this repetition thing. So Send Out Cards is one of my 15 businesses that I build. It's not a humongous money maker, but it's a really great way to make a couple $1,000s a month and to get just the most incredible love flowing your way on a daily basis, which is.
I'd be happy with a couple $1,000s a month. I love how you're like, it's not a huge money maker. That's a lot of money.
I come from the world of network marketing, of making millions. So I was very fortunate to get into this industry, not knowing about this industry. I'm that typical fairy tale story of the skeptic who ended up becoming the pro, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I love this industry. So, and it doesn't, these are a lot of my clients, and they're in all kinds of businesses, all kinds of companies, you know, they're all the same. They're people looking to get customers. You've got, how many Facebook friends would you say you have?
Almost 700, I think.
So of those 700 of them, how many of them are you celebrating their birthday?
Like 5.
Yeah. Imagine if you were celebrating 700 people's birthdays. You wouldn't have to go anywhere for business. Nowhere. You just turned 695 strangers into friends because you celebrated their birthday. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen and see if it'll let me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to, have you sent a card or done anything like that yet?
From this program?
Uh-huh.
No, I have not.
All right. So let's see. Let me sign out of this person's account. Okay. Over here is the pricing. You will not want these today. Down the road, after, like, I send anywhere between 400 or 500 cards a month. I am a huge card sender. So I have the bigger plans because I'm a heavy card sender. But down here is where most people start. So this one right here is a card a day. So it's 30 cards for $37 for the month. And you can switch these around and move around to different ones every month, depending on if it's a holiday and you want to send a bunch of cards out or whatever you're doing, right? Or maybe you're doing a trunk sale. Do you do trunk sales?
Yes.
Yeah, like if you're going to do a trunk sale or something like that and you want to farm the area or something like that, you can do that kind of stuff. This one is an unlimited plan. So I have this one along with the bigger plans because I send unlimited cards, meaning I send hundreds of cards, including the postage, all over the world for a flat fee of $97 a month. Now that's heavy card sending. So if you're going to start for your first time in sending cards and you want to say, great, I'm going to send one card every day to tell someone how much I appreciate them. Just one card a day. I'm going to appreciate you. Happy birthday. Thinking of you. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. You just put love out. Just sit there and throw love out into the world for 30 days. This is a great place to start. But what'll happen is what happens to most people. Day 3 or 4, you've sent 20 cards out by now. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to cost me $300 if I stay on this path of sending so many cards. And then you can always bump up to this plan if you don't start out here. Just so you know, at any time you can bump up to the bigger plan. It'll only charge you the difference.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so do you have an idea in your mind how many cards you do want to start sending?
I mean, I think I'm going to start with, like you said, to learn to like do a card a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. All right. So we'll select this one. There you go. Very fun. Okay. Now, this is what your account will look like when you log in. You'll see this whole catalog up here on front. And you'll log in by just going to sendoutcards.com.
Okay.
And you'll click and log in, and your username and password is the same. Remember that?
Yes, I wrote it down.
Okay. Now, here's the catalog of the categories. It's like walking into a huge Hallmark store. It's like, okay, where's my catalog? Where's my category? You know, you're walking
Right.
in this huge store. So here's all your categories. And then this one is build your own, like if you're going to do all custom with a picture on the front and make it all your own. Or if you're looking for something specific, like a 50th birthday card for Aaron, you can just go like that and it'll pull up your 50th birthdays. And then this is your catalog also when you scroll down. And I'm warning you now that once you get in the catalog, you're going to get lost for hours looking at cards because it's so fun. So as you're looking at cards and you come across one that you absolutely love and you're like, oh, I want to send this to so-and-so and wow, you're going to think of all these people and all these cards. You're going to see this little heart, just click it. When you click this little heart, what it's going to do is it's going to build you out your favorites catalog. And then you can just keep all your favorites in a catalog. So that is right here. So when you're done and you want to release that back to the catalog, just undo the favorite, undo the little thing. And the next time you refresh, it will go away. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. And then they're always adding new cards depending on the holiday that's coming up. So you'll always see new things down here. And then if you want to be direct and go into certain kinds of cards, you can go here. Photo drop cards are cards that are templated. So anywhere you see a picture of somebody else's face, you can add your pictures in there. So that's a little clue. Like people think, why would I send that baby to someone? Well, you wouldn't. Let me show you how it works. So when you click on the card, whichever card you're going to work on, you're going to see the price of what it's going to cost until you get to checkout. Once you get to the checkout, it'll change if you're on a discounted plan. It's like when you go to a store, it's full price till you go to the checkout and then you find out the sale price. Okay, so you hit customize. It's going to always default on your typical Hallmark card, 2-panel standard paper. These little other two stocks, these are upgrades. These will cost you 50 cents and these are for like wedding invitations or something really fancy if you want to do something fancy schmancy.
Got it.
And then the flat card, which is like a postcard, it's a 5x7, it's 1 panel, front and back. 2-panel is a Hallmark card, 2 sides when you open it up. And then a 3-panel is like putting the other 2 together. So you've got 2 extra flaps. All of those are the same price, what you get included in your package.
Okay.
This is the one like Aaron. Yeah, there you go. The big jumbo card like he's holding up right now.
I can't, hold on. I'm on your screen, so I can't see.
You have him on mute, so I don't think you can hear.
Here now.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a big jumbo card, so that's $1.50. Okay.
What's the difference between a flat and a postcard?
They're the same.
Okay.
You don't want to, well, this one you don't want to ever use because it's free to send a flat card that comes in an envelope. A postcard that's not in an envelope gets beat up in the mail and lost in the junk mail.
Okay.
Yeah, always go with flat card. Okay, then you'll hit next. And wherever you see the camera is what you're going to click to load your pictures. And you don't have any pictures in here right now because you haven't loaded any yet. And this little social media button doesn't work, so don't click it. What you do is you go to upload a photo and then you can pick whatever you've put on your hard drive or something like that. Like this picture of my beautiful daughter. You're going to wonder who's this girl in my catalog? That's my daughter. And so you can put the picture in like that. You can zoom in on it. That's what this little guy means right here. It doesn't print when it goes to print, by the way. And you can wiggle it around.
Okay.
And then you go to the inside. Now you've got your inside left and your inside right. It's like a real card that you're looking at and you're going to build each panel. So whichever panel you're working on is what you're going to click that you want to do. So if you want to write text, you click here. If you want to add pictures, you click there. And this shows you your layouts of that template that you can create.
Okay.
And then it's just like Photoshop. You just pick it, click, drag. And then over here, you want to write your message and you start typing. You can pick your font over here to whatever font you want to put it in. So there's all kinds of fonts over here.
Okay.
And then you can make it bigger, smaller up here. And you can change the color if you want to change the color of it. It's really simple. And then you can even do background, like if you want to add a background image and write over the top of it. Like, let's say I wanted to put this over and I wanted to write over the top of it. I could do that too.
Okay.
So I'm going to remove the image. There we go. And then the back, this is your real estate where you get to create backs of whatever you want it to say. So you can put your picture and then write your name underneath it. You can add a full image of like branding, something like that, and whatever you want to put on the back. And then when you go to save and send, I'm going to send you a little link that shows you how to make back panels too, so that you can see how to design them fancy. And then here's where you can add gifts. If you want to add gifts, they have tons of gifts. I don't ever go to a store to shop. I do all my gift sending from here. Like you with Norwax, when you use products at your events or parties or stuff like that, you get to write it off. Here, any card and gift you send to anybody, you get to write off. Where if you go to a store or a mall and you buy a gift and send it, you can't write that off.
Mm-hmm.
So I write off all my gifts, all birthday, Christmas, baby, wedding. I write them all off as advertising and marketing. That's a great little tax shelter.
Yeah, for sure.
And they even have a full network marketing section. Like if you have people on your team you want to send a personal development book to or have them read something, they have all kinds of good books and stuff like that in here.
Cool.
And then you go to add recipient. And right here is add new address, and you just put their name in.
Hey, Darla.
Yep.
Any reason why that state thing seems?
I have no idea. It's new. It's just started doing that.
Oh, and I
so
was looking through our cards, and we've sent 119 out.
Wow, that's awesome. So then you hit ready to send, and it'll show you how much the whole thing costs. It'll take your stamp, and it'll take one of your cards, and you hit send, and off it goes. And then I'm going to cancel it though, because that card you don't want it to send. So your cards are going to sit in the queue until midnight at night before they go to print stuff stamp. You can do any edits. You can change the address, change the card. You can even cancel the card before then, and it'll go credited back to your account.
Darla, it's actually 6 p.m.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, they changed it.
And that message there on the screen, your pending orders until 6 p.m.
Oh, cool. That's new then. Good to know.
I checked on it once just because I was wondering why they were still pending, or I missed the cutoff or something. And when I texted them, that's what they said.
And it's Mountain Time, which is really 4 p.m. then.
Oh gosh. Okay, good to know. And there you go. It's that easy. So you can log in from your side by going to sendoutcards.com.
Okay.
And then click login, and then use your username and password, and it'll put you right in.
Cool.
Hey, Darla.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary, do you know how to pull pictures off Facebook? Because that's another thing, Darla.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her a little video on how to do
okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And Mary, you can call me anytime you want for brainstorming, marketing questions, ideas, whatever. I'm here to help you succeed, to learn how to use it.
You know what I would like to do is I would like to, I showed this to Erin when they were over this weekend, is I'd like to create, I don't get customers' addresses when I'm making like sales, because it's
Yeah, transaction.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but what I would like to do is I was thinking it would be cool to have like a discount card to go out to my customers and like, thank you for your support of my small business. Here's 10% off for the month of May, or, you know, whatever, however that works.
Yep.
So that's what I'm like really interested in terms of,
one thing I recommend for you to do now for the next step, because I have to get onto my next Zoom, is now that we've done this, now let's set up a brainstorming, masterminding Zoom where I give you all kinds of tips and pointers on how to use this to build your business. That's where my magic really comes in.
She's amazing, Mary. Amazing.
And I'll give you tips on how to grow your business with it.
Okay.
Use it. So you can go, my website is darlad.com, and you can just click on book a time and book a time with me that fits your schedule. And then I'll meet you back here, and I'll totally give you tips and give you some good mentorship.
Okay.
All right,
thanks,
you guys,
Darla.
You're very welcome. Taryn, don't forget that after picture.
Sorry, guys, I've been tied up.
That's okay.
Thank you so much for
Bye.
hopping on.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.